Searching for this all my life. You're just my type. I've been looking for a boy who can treat me right. Your dark hair, but those eyes so bright.
Alrighty, and we are back for another week of Shenanigans. Kiki and I are here in studio, and we have a lot to catch up on, including maybe a few witches who need to be put in their place. It is Halloween. Happy Halloween. Everyone, grab your broomsticks, a handful of your favorite fun-sized candy bars from your kids' Halloween bag, because they don't need to eat all that candy, you know? And let's get into this Halloween edition of Shenanigans, minus a nail.
Oh,
Just
I hate when that happens.
Point that out now for the video and the comments that will come in. My appointment is tomorrow. And I already fixed this one, and it broke the next day.
Oh, really?
So annoying.
I keep super glue always on me. 'Cause
Same.
You never know. Oh,
I know, yeah, I have it in my car, in my purse. I glued it back, and it still it
Done.
was lifting. I
Yeah.
was just like, you know what? Just gonna let it be. Started listening to a new book.
okay.
So audiobooks are gonna be my new thing.
Okay.
I've tried just sitting down and reading. And so my sitting down reading book is Macy Neely's memoir.
Okay.
So I started that. That's like a good couch read before bed. I'm like, okay, this is good. But while I'm driving, I just started listening to Mel Robbins' Let Them.
Okay.
Have you read it or listened?
I haven't read or listened to anything.
Well,
Okay.
I'm only on chapter 3, so you can totally catch up. We could
Okay.
like do a little book club
Okay.
together. But it's fascinating.
What's it about?
So have you heard of the Let Them theory?
No.
Oh my gosh. Okay. You have to listen to this.
Okay.
So it's basically just about not giving people your power with your reactions. So for example, you see a photo posted of all of your friends out without you. Immediately you might feel jealous, left out, insecure, whatever it is. But if you switch your mindset and your reaction, and you're just like, you know what? I'm just going to let them have their night. There's probably a reason I wasn't invited. Or you know what? Maybe I haven't been reaching out to them recently. So it's just kind of all about how you look at things.
Okay.
And just changing your mindset. And
Okay.
I've been applying this to things in my life over the past month without even really realizing it.
Mm-hmm.
But now that I'm actually listening to the book,
Yeah.
there are so many things. Like she was comparing, she's like, okay, let's say you're on a seesaw, you know, and you're with your friends and they're on the other end. When you push up, they go down. And so you're pushing up and you may feel this like superiority feeling of like, oh, whatever, let them do whatever they want. She's like, but it's not just let them, it's also let me. And it is fascinating.
Okay.
I could probably do a whole podcast
All right.
about it.
No. Okay. I do want to start reading this because I was actually thinking about you the other day, and like I know people are gonna be like, "What are you talking about?" I know that I'm not this like big reality star, but I've realized now that like sometimes I do things and they get picked up.
Yes.
And I don't think about that.
Mhm.
And then I want to react. And then I'm like, I can't do that because then
Yeah.
that'll be another headline.
Just let them.
And so I'm like, you know what? I'm okay, I'm going to do this now because
Yeah.
it's probably more healthier for
Yes.
me.
And it's a really easy listen.
Okay.
Her voice, I mean, it's no wonder she's been on the New York Times best-selling list for I don't even know how many weeks.
Okay.
I think when I was 4, she was 2. But I know that book was on there and I was like, I've heard about this and I've heard about this theory, but I never really dove deep into it and I hadn't really applied it to my life. But especially, it's been great for me with not stepping away from the show. I wasn't on the show, but, you know, in choosing not to do the show, seeing everyone's posts, you know, they're in Mexico, they're in San Diego. And at first, and I talked about this on my podcast with Baskin, you know, seeing everyone in San Diego, it stung.
Yeah.
But then I see them in Mexico and I'm just like, you know what? Let them have a good time. I cannot wait to watch this shit show.
Yeah.
Because that's what my friend group is. We're always a shit show. And so I'm like, you know what? Let them have fun. Let them make drama. Let them do their shit. I'm sitting at home in my peaceful life and I will have the popcorn ready to watch and I'll be able to do recaps because I'm not in contract.
Exactly. It'll be way more fun. Are you watching that show, The Chair Company on HBO?
No,
Okay.
I'm watching Palm Royale.
Okay.
And then I know Nobody Wants This just started a season 2.
Okay.
Tell me about yours.
Well, I just love Tim Robinson. Like, he's hilarious
Yeah.
to me. And I was just thinking about this one scene in the last episode where one of his employees came up and he was like, I'm just letting you know I'm having everyone over to the party, but you can't come because you're the boss.
Oh, no.
And then he was like, but you just can't come. And then at the end of the day, the party was like, everyone was like, it was a disaster. He turned into a monster. And so it was better that he wasn't invited anyways.
That's funny.
Anyways, Tim was actually a freak. So he's crazy. But wait, Palm Royale. Okay, I was invited to that party, but
I wish you went.
I went to New York early because I was like, oh, I want to get to New York early, hang out. And then I saw your pictures and I was like, oh my God, everyone was there.
Everyone except Kristen Wiig.
Oh, she didn't
I was
come.
so bummed, but apparently she was equally bummed that I was there and that she wasn't. She was on a night shoot. I'm like, I'm sorry, what? So I met, literally everyone.
Yeah.
Everyone who works on the show. The Emmy award-winning composer of all of the music, the showrunner, the director, the first AD, the producers, the entire cast, like everyone. And then John Stamos asked me for a selfie and I was like, what is life? But it was so crazy. So we ended up going out for, I'm not drinking right now, I had a tea, but we went out for drinks after with some of the first AD and director and all of those people. And I was talking to him and he was just like, I can't wait for Kristen to check her phone and see this picture of me and you. He's like, because she was so bummed that she found out you were confirmed to attend and that she couldn't come.
Oh my God. Wait, so Seth Rogen and Kristen Wiig are your biggest? I cannot.
And Lady Gaga, let's not forget her. But I just couldn't believe that. I was like, I love her.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I can't even slide in her DMs because she doesn't have social media.
Oh.
So I'm like, okay, I'm going to need my people to call her people and then to get her
on
couch.
Scheananigans. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So season 2, oh my God, it's going to be, have you watched season 1?
I haven't, and everyone's talking about it, but I wanted to watch season 2 because John Hill, is on it, and so.
Yeah, well, you have to watch season 1 first.
Okay.
2 isn't out yet. It comes out, I think, like November 12th or something.
All right, I have time to catch up.
So you have time. Yeah, I haven't even finished all of season 1 yet. I'm like a little over halfway through, but it is so good.
Okay.
I'm obsessed.
All right.
Yeah. And then just like going to the show and meeting everyone.
Yeah.
Now when I watch it and I'm seeing the end credits, I'm like, ooh, I know him. I know him. I know her. I met him. But
maybe you'll be on season 3.
But how have you been? How was New York? Any Halloween plans?
Halloween, I always have big plans and then nothing happens because I'm like, I don't have a costume, whatever. So I'll probably just sit at home, eat some candy, watch some scary movies. I've been rewatching It because the new It series is out, which is so good.
Yeah.
So scary. So I've been rewatching all the old movies. And so I'll just watch scary movies and just hang out. I have black cats, so we'll just hang out.
Yes. I just ordered Salem some animal bat wings.
Oh, yes. I love it.
I thought that would be cute. Do you get trick-or-treaters?
I don't, because basically the way my apartment is, it's barricaded in and you can only get in if you have a key or a code. So it's nice. I can keep the kids away, which I know makes me sound like a witch, but I just was like, I don't have any candy. I'm not prepared. I sit around in my apartment in my underwear. I probably will catch a charge. Like, just stay away.
Yeah. I wonder, I'm going to leave our gate locked because I don't want people coming up to the front door and, just disrupting the cats. But I do wonder what Halloween is like in our neighborhood because I'm never there. Well, I'm never in LA. I mean, I've only been in this neighborhood for one Halloween so far. But we always go to my uncle's house in Laverne. They have, thousands and thousands of trick-or-treaters. The houses are just decked out. They have haunted houses. There was one year my uncle and his neighbor across the street strung like ghosts like going across the street. I mean, they go all out.
Okay.
And I feel like this is the last year I'll be able to convince Summer, like, no, this is what we do for Halloween. She's like, well, why aren't my friends coming?
Oh.
I'm like, well, it's a Friday. It's called rush hour and no one wants to drive east.
Yeah.
But after that, we're going to Lance's in Palm Springs for an adult party.
Okay.
So I'm like, Laverne is halfway to Palm Springs. It's only an hour from there.
Yeah.
So I'm like, we'll go early.
Okay.
Take her trick-or-treating. And then deuces, mommy's got a party.
What's your costume? Do you have different costumes for each?
Of course.
Okay.
Yes, because she wants to do K-pop Demon Hunters.
Okay.
So she's Rumi. I am Zoe. And because we don't have any other kids on that side of the family, my mom is Mira.
Okay.
And then my dad and Brock are Saja boys, but different ones. So Brock is like the demonic one.
Okay.
And then my dad is the bright color party shirt, pink hair one.
Okay, I love it.
So we have all of that, which will be fun. And then Lance's party is dead Disney theme.
Oh.
So I'm like, what am I going to
Dead
do
princess?
for dead Disney? And that's what I thought. I'm like, well, I already have a Belle costume. I have Jasmine, but I'm like, I've also already done those. So we're doing, it's 6 of us. It's 3 couples.
Okay.
We're doing High School Musical. Like a group
I love this.
costume.
Okay.
Learn a little choreography.
All
We're
right.
all in this together.
All right. I want some creative deaths. I want to see this.
Yeah. So yesterday at Party City, first I ordered on Amazon just like a bunch of like fleshy wound looking tattoos.
Mm-hmm.
I got them and I'm like, they don't look as real in person as they did in the picture. But if they're on my arm, just like some scratches or whatever, that's fine. But I wanted something on my face because if I'm doing something dead, I don't want to just have like pretty makeup and lashes and then it's like, oh, there's something on my arm or whatever. So at Party City, they have prosthetic wounds. That seems a little safer than putting a tattoo on my face.
Yes.
Because then you can just like warm water, peel it off. I've had prosthetics on my face before.
Okay.
So I think I'm going to do like a bullet wound in like the head or cheek or somewhere like that dripping down. And then we got blood splatter.
Yeah.
So we'll just spray all over us. And
I need someone to be impaled though with something.
Ooh.
Something.
Maybe drag Sharpay. We impale.
Okay.
But it's going to be good. I'm Gabriella, obviously.
Okay.
And you've seen High School Musical, right?
I have, but it's not like my thing. Like,
Well, I could see that. But half the people haven't seen the movie.
Okay.
It's like,
So are they going to watch it?
Well, we were going to do a movie night tonight, but now one of them's sick. And we've been trying to plan a movie night for weeks and it just hasn't worked out. So I'm like, everyone watch it on your own.
Yeah.
Here's your
Get
homework.
it together. Yeah.
Here's the song. Learn the choreography and do like 2 8 counts and.
Yeah. And then we can make TikToks.
Yes.
Most important.
Exactly. If there were trick-or-treaters coming to your house, would you just hand out candy or would you hand out more creative things?
I feel like I would go traditional candy, but if I wanted to be that memorable house, like honestly, I want to be the eccentric auntie, right?
Yeah.
So like it would be cool to have, I don't know, money seems weird, but like something that's like a collectible. I don't know what kids think are collectible these days. Like a Labubu. Exactly. Like I'd be like, I'd love to be the Labubu house.
Right? Oh my God. Like a dead Labubu house.
Yeah.
That'd be good.
Yeah.
So for summer's class, there's like, I don't know, 26, 27 kids. And we don't have to do something, but I am room parent. And I just feel like I want to do something for the kids. And so I was at Party City and then I was at CVS. I got a giant cauldron, just like a plastic one. And I filled it with all of these tiny mini, they're like teal pumpkins. But inside of them, it's Lego sets.
Okay.
So I'm like, the kids are going to get enough candy.
Yeah.
I want to do something creative that is, they're still excited about it.
Yeah.
Summer was like, can I have one? And I was like, how many kids you got in your class again? And I was like, okay, you can have one. I think there's like 3 or 4 extra. But then I went on Amazon because I'm like, I don't want to just do that. I need to fill this cauldron with other stuff. And so we were looking and I'm like, ooh, there's like bubble wands that have jack-o'-lanterns on it. Then there's these cool things that go on your fingers and you push the button and it lights up and it projects something. And so I got like a bunch of like cute little gift bag goodies that we're going to do. Because I'm like, I don't want to also be the mom that's giving the kids extra sugar because I don't want my kid having extra sugar.
Yeah, no, it's so much sugar. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure she gets a popsicle every day at preschool. And I'm like, did I approve this? Did we say that was okay?
My one friend, it's so funny. Both of her sons have nut allergies. And she was just like, look,
so scary.
She was like, when you go, you don't need to tell them you have nut allergies. I will go through the bag myself because I can still eat that candy. I will make sure you're not eating the nuts.
Allergic.
Yeah.
Let's take a little break and then I want to hear more about your New York trip because I know you had the Radio Andy thing. So we're going to take a quick break and we'll be right back. Okay, you guys, as the holidays approach, you can get what you need to personalize your home with Wayfair. As you know, because I talk about it every week on here, I have something in every room of my house from Wayfair, including my outdoor furniture. I'm obsessed, but now it's the holiday season. You know, we're going to be hosting dinner parties and just hosting in general. I needed to get a new flatware set, and Wayfair was the first place I went to. Gorgeous set of silverware, just perfect for the holidays. You can also shop holiday decor for every room in the house. Whether it's Christmas trees, wreaths, or inflatables for the front yard, Wayfair is your one-stop shop. I love going on Wayfair because it literally has something for everyone, every home, every budget, every style. Literally, Wayfair is for you. If you need something for your kids' rooms, home decor, kitchen essentials, a living room refresh, there's something for every style and every home, no matter your space or budget. I really want to emphasize that. Wayfair makes it easy to tackle your home goals this holiday season with endless inspiration for every space and budget. It's free and easy delivery, even on the big stuff, and no more huge delivery fees for furniture. Okay, I love that. And for me, with all of my seasonal dinner parties and things coming up, hosting just got a lot easier because everything I needed was in one convenient place, and that is Wayfair. So get organized, refreshed, and ready for the holidays for way less. Head to wayfair.com right now to shop all things home. That's WAYFAIR.com. Wayfair, every style, every home. Okay, so wait, you were out there for the Radio Andy 10th anniversary party?
Yes.
Were you a little tipsy?
Oh, God, I was beyond tipsy. We were like, it was gone. We were gone.
So I saw that like TikTok or whatever, and Andy's like, she's not a fucking blogger. Loved it. Who was there? Any fun tea? Any party crashers?
I mean, everyone was there. Obviously all the hosts, Jeff Lewis. Jeff brought Shannon Bajor, but he had his whole team. Susan Lucci was there.
She played me.
Oh, yes.
When she did the thing with
and
the table read.
She looks the same.
Iconic.
She looks amazing. And the funniest.
Is she itty bitty like Paula Abdul?
So
itty?
tiny. Yes.
Yeah.
Like Paula, so tiny. But the funniest was like Carol Radziwill came. So I think she was taking a picture with Susan Lucci. And then Luann came in and like just was like, I'm taking a picture. So she got the picture. Obviously Luann was there. Ramona came. Avery was there. Who else? Maury Povich and Connie Chung showed up.
Stop.
I know.
How random. Does he have a show on Radio Andy?
No, I mean, because they were just inviting also friends of. Mark Ronson
I was on Maury
DJing.
Povich. Just to make this about me
you
for
were
a second.
on Maury Povich for what?
Who's the dad?
Wait, what?
Yeah, when I was 18.
No.
Yeah.
Is this for real?
I swear
Why have I
was
never
on Maury Povich when I was 18.
this clip?
I don't know.
Okay, now I have to Google
It wasn't Who's the Dad, though.
Okay. I was like, what?
You were pregnant before?
I was like, huh?
Where is she? No, it was for the Hooter stuff.
Oh.
Yeah,
that
it was
makes
part
sense.
of my press tour. I
Got
was
it.
on the Maury Povich show,
Okay.
not for Who's the Baby Daddy.
Oh, yeah, okay.
And I just remember sitting on that couch with Gloria Allred and Maury Povich, and I'm like, that was back when, you watched talk shows every day. Like, I watched Maury every day.
Every day.
And then I'm there.
That's amazing.
And I was just like, I'm a teenager.
I'm
on
love
this huge talk show for this traumatic thing, and it was wild. But okay,
I love
Connie
that.
Chung.
And then Mark Ronson was DJing. He has aged
Sick.
so well.
Oh,
like
nice.
he looks really, really good.
Mhm.
And then it gets fuzzy. There was a lot. It was like 200 people, and I was trying to keep track. And then they were also doing a live broadcast, and so we were each coming in and like
Fun.
shouldn't drink and broadcast.
Yes, you should.
I know,
I
but
used
then
to do
you say
drinking and
things
podcasting
and
with Janet.
well,
And
yeah,
that was fun.
I know. But then you say, and you're like, why did I say that? I wake up with anxiety. Anyways.
Yes, I get that too. It's one of the reasons I'm not drinking much anymore.
Oh,
is that anxiety the next day and that hangover.
Yeah. Well, I'm saving it. I'm going buck wild in BravoCon. I'm not even gonna lie.
I mean, same.
Yeah.
Oh shoot, I'm going to New York next week.
Oh.
I'll just break sobriety.
Yeah.
Whatever. I'll have a couple weeks of a bender and then go
get back. Yeah.
And then not drink till New Year's.
Yeah.
Wait, so the BravoCon panels and moderators were announced this week. Are you doing 6 panels?
6.
Wow.
I'm working hard.
Okay. So which one are you most excited about?
I think Miami I'm most excited about just because that reunion was probably one of the best reunions we've ever had. And so just being able to like catch up like where we are now. I'm most nervous about it, but I'm also most excited about it. But I also am really, really excited about there's like a Bravo to Rumor spill where I think it feels like it was created sort of around my whole blogger thing, but Denise Richards is going to be on that panel, which
iconic.
I'm most excited about because I feel like we're kind of besties.
Yeah. I
in my
love
head.
her. I adore her.
love her so much.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Wait, I'm excited to see her.
Yes.
Are you going to ask Adriana about me? and Captain Jason.
Well, I feel like it's appropriate, right? I mean,
Right?
if the
It started at BravoCon.
yeah, I know. I mean, she might ask me. I mean,
Have you moderated at BravoCon before?
no, this is my first time.
Okay,
So I'm very nervous.
Were you at the last one?
I was at the last one,
Yeah.
but I never left the media room because I did red carpet basically every day. So I've never even experienced the panels.
Yeah.
I don't even know what happens.
Boos, cheers, screams.
Yeah.
I'm kind of nervous.
I am too. I kind of want a bodyguard, but that seems
Right?
crazy. And it'll be fine.
Wait, does that count as a +1? Do they have to have a backstage pass? Because I do. My friend Kale wants to come, and I was like, it's not like a time where we could hang out. He's like, oh, I've never been. I was like, it's not like that. Also, good luck getting a ticket. But he could double as security.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. Anyway, what are you most looking forward to just out of the whole BravoCon experience other than moderating?
Honestly, just honestly meeting the people. Like, I feel like I've had some really good supporters this year, which was really necessary. People who were like, no, we have your back. And so like just being able to see them and hug them and be like, thank you, because like it means a lot.
Who are you most excited to see, and who do you have anxiety to see? Do you know who's on the panels yet that you're moderating?
I do know who's on the panels.
Damra, Katie?
Damra and Teddy, they're on one of my panels.
Stop.
As it's scheduled right now. And so I don't know. I guess I haven't seen her since New York and Watch What Happens Live. And so I don't know what to expect there because I feel like it's gone 180 since then. And so I don't even know what to expect. I just had Angie K from Salt Lake City, and she is so lovely.
Really?
So
I love that.
I don't know. I just kind of want to meet her in person now.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever met her in person either. And I still haven't met Bronwyn.
Okay.
I feel like we were maybe in the same room at something, but it just our paths didn't cross. And then same with Brittany. I was at Heather McDonald's Juicy Scoop, the 10-year thing. And she was there, but then I was talking to someone else, and when I went to go introduce myself, she was gone. And I was like,
she came on my show, and she was in LA, and so I got to meet her, and she was really sweet. Jared was there too, but he did not come on.
Oh my God, I can't keep up with them.
I know.
At this point, it's a joke. It's take a drink every time Brittany and Jared break up and get back together.
Yeah.
You'll be wasted. Not that you have any time in your schedule when you're there, but are there any panels that you want to try and go and watch that you're not moderating?
I guess I've never seen the sort of squash the beef. I mean, that's not a panel, but it's happens.
That's it, Watch What Happens Live at night, right?
Okay, that's at night.
I mean, I guess I need to prepare because I'm sure I'll be.
So yeah,
it's just gonna be squash the beef with Scheana. Everyone, line up.
Yeah. So I'm I wanted to see that. I do want to see Ask Andy because I mean, I think that he will probably reveal some things, and I'm curious to see what we have coming in the pipeline or what announcements he's making.
What about the Vanderpump Rules thing?
I want to see what's happening. I mean, obviously, and so if they're going to show the whole first episode,
I want to see it too because I'm this is so weird, but I'm kind of into it.
Yeah, it'll be interesting.
I want to know if they're doing the same song slow-mo intro or if it's going to be a complete revamp. Because if you're rebooting the show, it's not Housewives where they have a format of intros.
Yeah.
It's its own show.
I wonder if it'll be a remix of it. Because I feel I don't know if they're going to throw the baby out with the bathwater.
Yeah. I mean, they have to use the same song. I feel like that song is Vanderpump Rules.
Yeah.
It would be so weird if it was a different
weird.
song. I think that would turn people off from the beginning.
Yeah.
Guess we'll see.
Yes, we'll see.
So, Salt Lake City. I'm sure I'm caught up, but it's on
Tuesdays.
Is it on tonight?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we're recording on a Tuesday. This comes out on Friday. But I did see a preview.
Yes.
Because we haven't seen it yet. So this week's episode features a showdown between Heather and Lisa, where Heather is accusing Lisa of feeding info to bloggers. I know you're not a blogger, but...
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
Has Lisa Barlow ever fed you information about her cast?
No, she has never fed me any information.
In this feud, you have to pick a side. Who do you pick?
I'm always going to pick, honestly, if she's feuding with Angie, I'm always going to pick Angie.
Uh-huh.
And it seems like she's feuding with everyone because she's feuding with Bronwyn too. Here's the thing. I think there is truth behind what they're finding on Bronwyn, but I also believe that dirt seems to come up when Lisa is in bad spot with people. So
Oof.
I also think that that's a good argument.
Yeah.
So I can't say that it's not happening.
So you're team Heather is what
And
you're
also,
saying.
here's the thing. Heather is close with Lisa, and I do think Heather's a really good friend. And I've been really proud of her this season for,
She's great.
And I believe in friends being honest with you and taking that feedback. And I feel like Heather's trying to do that with Lisa, and I don't feel like Lisa's receiving it, which is like not good. Like, you have people that actually are on your side, and Heather is like ride or die. You can tell. Like, she wants to protect that whole cast.
Yeah.
So I just want Lisa to take the feedback, but it doesn't seem like she's open to it.
No, I feel like she's been in defense mode since the first episode, which she wasn't even really in. But like since that trip, it's been a lot. Do you think this is all stemming from Bronwyn's past legal issues coming back to light?
And that's the thing. Like, yes, but I also feel like it is a kind of dirty tactic, because if you have something that happened to you 20 years ago when you were a teenager, I don't think it's fair to drag that stuff up. I'm like, oh my God, if that's the case, like, do I need to start digging up my dirt and putting it out on the table now? Like, we all make mistakes. You know, if it was something recent, it's a different story. But I do feel a bit bad if it's like just digging up dirt too, you know?
I know. It's like there's so many reporters, Redditors, you know, all sorts of people who are out there trying to dig up dirt. And not to mention people from Bronwyn's past, you know, maybe they have an issue with her still. You know, maybe she snarked at them in high school one time and they don't like her anymore, whatever, you know?
Oh, yeah. I think about that all the time. I'm like, oh my God, that girl that I like called a cunt. Like, is she
but it's like, and I can't take sides in this one because I am friendly with both. I like both. I like everyone on that show. So that's what I love. I'm like, I'm not on your cast. I don't have to pick sides. I don't have to be loyal. I can just be friends with all. But it's like, why? I do have a soft spot for Lisa, though.
Yeah.
So it's like, why is Lisa the only logical choice, though, for leaking this info when there could be so many other people? It's like, I feel like this season is the attempt at a Lisa Barlow takedown, and I'm not totally here for it.
No, and like, I think that a lot of people, again, I have a soft spot for Lisa too, because she's a Sagittarius. And anytime I find out a housewife is a Sagittarius, I automatically, I'm
My
like,
moon is Sagittarius. So maybe that's where.
So, and Meredith is too. So I'm always like, oh, you know. But in this instance, the only reason I'm like, oh, Lisa, it doesn't look so great is because, again, Heather is not going to come for you unless I just feel like she has look, we saw what happened last season. And so I feel like the girls must have been having behind the scenes conversation about like, you guys, this just feels like every time we talk about something, it does get brought up. And I will say, when Angie brought to Meredith what Lisa had supposedly said to her, it was too specific to be a lie, to be like
the digging up information. She
was like, look into bankruptcies, and then like I think there was an arrest, and I was like, it was so specific that I was like, Angie wouldn't have just made this up. And I know that even Meredith, I think even as she heard it, was like, So but the thing is about that cast though, they'll still be great together and they'll still film together, and like so I'm not worried about the dynamic.
Okay, going back to Bronwyn though, can we start a petition to get this woman some goddamn cherries?
Oh, I was at the grocery store and I saw a jar and I was like, do I bag this in my bag?
Tag her.
She's probably going to get jars of maraschino cherries at BravoCon. So many.
That's so, like, was it editing? Was it Todd's sense of humor? You know, is he just wanting to stamp out any joy that his wife has?
I just, in that moment, I just felt like Todd was like letting her know, I pay the bills, everything is mine, in this really, weird way. Like, you don't own anything. And that's where it was like, no, this is my cherry. Don't take my cherry.
I need to watch that again. I think I was like cooking when that was happening. I'm like, what is this with the cherry? But we got to get her some cherries. Okay, sticking with Salt Lake, I'm glad we got some clarity on the soup man. He's actually the suit man. I was very confused about Soup Man. But it's, I guess, the ex-boyfriend of Sophia Franklin, Sophia with an F, who used to be on Call Her Daddy.
That's what she's claiming.
So I guess they had a fling of some sort that Sophia told Meredith. But I think we need to get Sophia to that reunion, and also on this podcast. Her and I have texted back and forth for like 2 years, trying to like schedule when she's out here, I'm out there. Let's make a mental and physical note.
Make that happen.
On that. Because I'm going to be in New York next week. Maybe I record 2 out there.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. We'll see. Okay. You mentioned Denise Richards earlier, and we haven't had a chance to get into this yet. But obviously, I know you were at the courthouse when Aaron, Denise Richards' ex, got arrested. I was just waiting. I'm like watching your video and I'm waiting for it to flash to him. And then you're like, we couldn't record anything. I'm like, damn it. So because we can't see it, can you paint the picture of what exactly happened, how it went, what were the reactions, what was Denise's face like, all of the things?
So we're in the hearing, and we actually were at almost the end of the day, and the judge couldn't make a ruling because 1, he needed to hear closing arguments, and 2, Aaron said that there were 2 more witnesses that he wanted to have, or his lawyer said that. The judge basically struck 1 witness and said, okay, the other witness I will listen to, so we have to come back, the next time, do the closing arguments and do this 1 more witness. He said, in the meantime, before we leave today, I want both the plaintiff and the defendant to finalize these exhibits and finalize these transcripts, because they had a lot of videos from like Aaron when he did TMZ. The transcripts were off. So basically they had to do that. So the lawyers were essentially on a break. And so we were kind of in the courtroom because basically it's like me and there was like maybe 4 other reporters. And so we can kind of go in the hallway and stretch our legs, go to the bathroom, but we're still in session, but just kind of like doing that. So in the hallway, we come out to the hallway and there's like 6 or 7 sheriffs, which is like not normal. And we're kind of like, what is happening? This is like not normal. But I'm like, we're looking and it feels like something is absolutely going to happen. And then we see like not all the sheriffs, but some of the sheriffs enter the courtroom, and then they come out. We don't see it because there's a corner, but we hear them come out. Now, we talked to the reporters who were still in the courtroom, and they said basically they walked to Aaron and they said, can you come with us? And they didn't put handcuffs on him in the courtroom, but they brought him out into the hallway.
Okay.
So in the hallway, they're basically, we can hear, and I tried to get closer, and the other sheriffs are like, back up. So that's why I was like, because of course I was going to try to sneak a little video.
Of course.
But we could hear what's happening. He's saying there's this outstanding warrant, and Aaron is definitely shocked that he's about to get arrested. And he's being a little bit argumentative, kind of like he doesn't want to get arrested. But finally, they're like, turn around, put your hands behind your back. And then they won't walk him out in front of us. They walk him down the escalator that, again, is around the corner. And the sheriffs make sure we do not get close.
Yeah.
And then they leave. And then we go back into the courtroom because it's still in session, because we're like, what's happening? And I think Denise does come out and she goes to the bathroom, but then we finish the day. And at the end of the day, we did try to get a comment from Denise. She was like, no comment. But I think she was relieved. When I look at her face, it felt like someone who was relieved, because it just feels like she's been dealing with this man and his family, because we had just heard from his family. So we'll see. He got bailed out like that night, which again, I don't know how he made bail, because the whole hearing, we're just hearing how destitute and broke he is. So
right. And then that whole video I saw where he's like walking some reporter around her house. So I mean, it is her house, but it's like he's the one who's been living there.
Yeah.
He's like, look at how she lived. It's like she doesn't live there.
She doesn't live there.
You've been living in this.
Yeah.
Sir. You are the problem.
And I feel like, based on what it sounds like, your family and you have been squatting in these places. And, it sounds like I don't know if there's utilities. It doesn't sound like there's internet. So I'm just like, what's happening? Like, I'm sure she just wants you out of that place. Like, yeah.
And there are like crazy laws with like squatting and stuff in California, right? Yeah. Like somehow it's like allowed.
Oh, yeah. Like, I think that if we found an empty mansion, like, could just stayed there, like, we could just claim it as our own.
I just don't understand.
I know. Being a landlord in New York or California, I think, is a little bit scary. Yeah.
So in general, how was the case? And has there been a judgment made yet?
No, got to go back next Friday, hear that last witness, hear the closing arguments, and then he'll make a ruling. And then it's really just she wants a permanent restraining order, which is 5 years.
Yeah.
And so I feel like the judge should, rule in her favor, but,
You never know with those restraining orders.
I know.
I would have no idea.
I know.
Were there any interesting testimonies?
Oh my gosh. I think Aaron's parents were very interesting, because, again, they had to be notified that they were coming. They were virtual. They were not in the hearing. And then his lawyer was like, we have to give them 15 minutes heads up because they have to go to somewhere with internet. And then at one point, they're on a green screen, Aaron's dad, and you're supposed to be testifying of your own. You can't be coerced or have someone helping you.
Right.
And in the green screen, it glitches, and we see a person sitting next to Aaron's dad. And immediately Denise's lawyers are like, there's a person there helping, and Aaron's dad is like, nobody's here, but I don't think he realized it. You know, he's an
Stop it,
older
like
guy.
I'm forgetting Sarah Marshall, and they're like, we're frozen, and they're like, you just blinked.
Yeah. And then it comes to find out that it's Aaron's publicist who's sitting there. And so, you know,
Tea.
eventually he's like, no, he just left. He was just here to set up the internet. But then his dad kept looking over there. So it's just these like really crazy things.
But now we're allowing Zoom testimonies?
I people have to start coming in the courtroom again.
I mean, that's crazy, because how can you swear an oath like virtually without it? Just, I don't know, that sounds a little iffy.
And I feel bad for the court reporter, because it's like the audio is so bad and she's over there just trying to type. I don't know how they do it.
Right?
Yeah.
That's got to be so hard. I forgot about them. Is there someone sketching the green screen?
No. Maybe I wish I should.
What are your general thoughts from being in court?
I mean, I like going to hearings live. You know, it's like weird because it's like you feel like you're being nosy because you are. You're like, why am I allowed to hear all this? Like, there's stuff that I will never say because even though it's a public, I like Denise too much, and I'm not even going to pretend I don't. Like, I'm there as like a witness to just like, but like, there's stuff where I'm like, I'm mad that this is in the testimony and that he's saying this, and I will never make this public
record.
Yeah, and I'm like, it's gross. So messed up, and I'm like, this is gross. Why are you saying this?
So where do things go from here?
Hopefully, you know, if she gets this permanent restraining order, and then also, you know what? It's October 31st today. This is the last day. Denise, because he was also arguing, Aaron was arguing, she has all of my equipment. Remember, he has that Malibu Wellness Center.
Oh, right.
And she hasn't given it to me. And Denise was like, all of that equipment we packaged up and gave it to a storage company, sent all the information over to his attorney. I've paid it through the end October 31st, so he can get it.
Time's a ticking.
So I'm like, if it's not today, is it going to go on auction?
Are you bidding?
I mean, there was some interesting equipment.
Okay, we're going to take one more break and we'll be right back. You know what? Whether it's the holidays or not, we're always wanting to eat good food. Am I right? Health goals are for thriving, not sacrificing. And with Hero Bread, you can enjoy your bready favorites guilt-free. I love this because I love my bread. So does Summer, so does Brock. But whenever we're eating Hero Bread, you don't feel guilty. All of your favorite recipes are covered with Hero Bread's sliced bread loaves, tortillas, bagels, dinner rolls. They've got it all. And now you can try their all-new Hero noodles, which Summer absolutely loves. Kids and their noodles, you know? But this has more protein and 60% fewer calories than the best-selling noodles. I love to sneak protein in wherever we can with Summer. And even for myself, I'm on a high-protein diet right now. So if I can enjoy some pasta, but also be getting protein, sign me up. It's fluffy. It's light. The bread is so good. It's like you'd never know it's low-net carb and high-fiber bread from the texture. There's no compromises, just flavor. Ultra low net carbs, 0 grams of sugar, and high in fiber. Small batch drops of indulgent favorites like the popular 2-gram net carb Hero croissant and 5-gram net carb Hero noodles are Summer's personal favorites, and I'm sure they will be your kids as well. Hero Bread is offering 10% off your order. Go to hero.co and use code Scheana at checkout. That's Scheana at HERO.co. All right. So with it being Halloween, that means 2 things. There's likely an election coming soon. If so, everyone, if you're listening in the U.S., please make a plan to vote if you haven't already. I sent my ballot in. And you know what is so funny? That realizing when this is coming out and that it is next week, the last time I wore this, I'm guessing was on Halloween or whatever election day was last year.
Okay.
Whatever day I dropped off my ballot because I still had an I voted sticker on this skeleton hoodie.
That's so funny.
And I remember dropping the ballot off in Azusa, like I went in person, and I just took it off today because I'm like, I don't need an I voted sticker for Halloween.
Yeah.
But I voted.
I love it. I love it. Special election in California.
Yes. But secondly, daylight savings time is about to end. I truly, truly hate this time change.
Well, this is the one where we get an hour back.
I don't care about that hour. I don't. No, it's spring forward, fall back.
Yeah.
But like, it's dark at 4:30
I know.
p.m. I don't want that extra hour.
I know.
Keep it.
It's depressing.
I want the extra hours of sunlight.
I know.
Because it's not just like it gets dark earlier 1 hour. It's already getting darker earlier. In the summer, it's like 8:30. It's still like nice and it's not completely dark. And now if we go to dinner, like I don't feel comfortable walking in my neighborhood at night, which is now 4:30, 5 o'clock p.m. Because on my street, unless the house has house lights, there are no street lights. So it's dark.
Yeah.
And there's coyotes.
There's certain cities in the United States who don't do daylight savings. And
We
so
should be one of them.
but I'm always like, how, like they're just living in a completely different.
Right? I think it's like Hawaii and Arizona. Don't change.
Yeah. And I'm always like, what?
Yeah. That fucked me up one year when I was going to Arizona for Super Bowl and I was an hour off
Yeah.
of the timing
Yeah.
of the event. But yeah, so we have to set the clocks back this weekend and hopefully the results of elections on Tuesday don't set us back even further. But so yeah, you know, there are a couple states who don't do it. And I feel like I've heard so much talk about doing away with daylight savings, but does that mean we would have the time we are entering like year round? Or would we have permanent daylight savings time? Because I never completely understood that. And then I heard Trump was trying to like do away with daylight savings time, but people also talk about it incorrectly.
Yeah.
Where even like there's a time of year, which I'll never fucking remember, where it's Eastern Standard Time and then it's just Eastern Time. It's not always standard.
I don't know what the Eastern Standard
don't
versus
either.
Eastern Time is. I don't get that
But
either.
I think it's with this time change.
No, just why can't it just be the time it
Right.
is and just like
I know. And it's like, try explaining fall back to, you know, a 4-year-old who wakes up at 6, 7 a.m. no matter what.
Can I also tell you though what a snob I am from being basically only living between New York and California? Someone sent me a meeting in Mountain Time and I got so angry.
That's confusing.
I was
I'm
like, why do I have
Utah?
to learn your Mountain Time?
Right? Just tell me on Pacific. Where there's Pacific and there's
Or
Eastern.
at least Eastern. At the very least, give me Eastern.
One or the other.
I don't want to learn your Mountain. I don't want to learn your Central. I don't know.
No, because is Central Time Mountain Time?
I don't know.
I think they might
refuse
be the
to
same.
learn.
I don't know. But yeah, this happened with me and Demi one night. We were like trying to schedule a call and her time, I guess, was like Mountain Time in Utah. And then I'm like in LA. I'm like, what time is it on your phone right now? Because like I'm confused. But yeah, with summer, you know, I'm like, well, no, honey. Now it's like the only good thing about this is getting her to bed a little earlier because we're like, the sun's down. Like you gotta get in bed. But the waking up, do you love or hate it when it gets dark early?
I hate it.
Yeah. I
Love
feel
the
like there's
dusk.
a lot of people who love it because they're like, oh, the night starts earlier, the party starts earlier. I'm like, is there anything though that you love about it getting darker earlier?
No, because I'm like a person that I love the dusk. I love feeling, and I love day drinking. If I'm gonna drink, I want to drink in the day, and then I want to be in bed by the time it's dark.
Yeah. So then this time of year would be good for that because you're in bed earlier.
But then I don't want to be in bed. I want to drink until 8.
Then your sleep score on your Aura ring would be so good.
This is true.
So now that's something that Brock and I are competing with.
Oh.
Because the other night I was like kicking him to get out of bed because she had a cough recently. And then it was like she wanted water, or I hate when she has a cough and she wants milk because I'm like, I have to dilute it because it's not good for your cough. But I was just so tired. I didn't want to get out of bed. And so I'm like pushing him. So he gets out. His sleep score was fucked that morning. And then he's like, okay, well now tomorrow, you know, if she coughs or if she needs anything, then you have to get up. And I'm like, okay, we could do this every other day thing. We're a team. I like that. But now it's a competition. And now it's like, well, who can get the better sleep score? So now it's like forcing me to go to sleep earlier to have a better sleep score for not just my health, but for the competition, obviously. But that's the only time I watch TV.
Yeah, no, I don't.
So,
I would lose that immediately.
I know, but so far I'm winning.
Oh, are you? What is your sleep score?
Today I think it was 78, which good, not great.
Okay.
I had 85 the other day.
Okay.
And that is my goal. I like to be above average, you know, in school and anything else. On my tonal, I always make sure that I hit over 80%.
Okay.
So I like my sleep score to be over 80. Today, Oh, it was only 75 today.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
My readiness was 76.
Okay.
But this is interesting, but also for someone who has OCD, I do become a bit obsessed because now I'm so worried about my cholesterol affecting my heart that I'm like constantly checking my heart rate. And then I'm like, is it like, I notice sometimes when I smoke sativa weed, it raises my heart rate.
Yeah.
So then I'm like, oh, maybe I'll switch to indica. Maybe I just shouldn't smoke weed at all, you know? But I'm trying to figure out like, okay, trial and error.
Yeah.
Is it sativa? Is it indica? Is it the strain? Is it too strong? Because I don't want to smoke every day, but I want to smoke on occasion.
Yeah.
I definitely, like, if Brock and I are feeling tense around each other and like barking at each other, literally one hit of a joint calms us down, puts us in a rational space, and we have some of the best conversations.
Yeah.
And like very productive conversations.
It makes sense that the sativa would raise. I mean, it's the high energy one.
Right.
But
then last night I was in the studio with the boys, and so go out, smoke a little before we just feel more creative. We're finishing writing a new song. And I felt then I look and my heart rate was 116. I was like, oh my God, I'm dying. I'm gonna have a heart attack. Like, and I was just like, I don't like this. I don't like this. So yeah, but also then I looked at the bottle and I didn't read it before, and it was a very, very strong strain of indica. So
see,
like, never mind.
None of that.
Yeah, I might just stick to my gummies.
Yeah.
But anyway, I saw this survey on Instagram that said 56% of men report never getting their hoodies back after lending them out to someone they're dating. Psychologists say hoodies hold emotional weight. They carry scent, warmth, and memories that trigger feelings of safety and connection. In many cases, the hoodie becomes a symbol of closeness, with wearers keeping it for comfort long after the relationship fades. As one expert put it, it's less about fashion and more about holding on to a feeling. Have you been guilty of doing this?
I've been guilty of taking things, but I'll be honest. I've been in mostly like what I call interracial relationships. Most of the guys I've dated have been smaller than me, so I think they can borrow my hoodie before I can borrow theirs.
Would you continue wearing an Exes hoodie in your size?
Absolutely.
Yeah?
If it's comfy.
Okay. I'm trying to think if I've ever purposely done this.
Okay.
Because usually when something ends, you know, a relationship ends, and it's like, you're fucking dead to me. I don't want to touch anything of yours. I don't want to wear it. But I will say I still have a couple items of Max's who I don't even consider an ex.
Okay.
But it was after we dated and we're just friends. Like, I'm already with Brock. He was at my house in Palm Springs. He left a flannel.
Okay.
It's still hanging in my fucking closet.
Well, that's just like your friend.
Yes.
Yeah, you take something from your friend.
But then last summer, when he was over.
He saw.
No, that was in Palm Springs. Then when he was in LA at our house, he left a pair of Ray-Bans. And they're still there. And I'm like, well, this just goes to show that I haven't seen you in a year.
Well, yeah.
Because it was like last summer and I still have your fucking sunglasses. I don't even want them. I don't want them.
They're
Take
not
them.
even like your style.
But the only thing I can think of, there was this one guy I wouldn't even say dated. He was my neighbor. He was hot. He was this model. He had the same name of a singer, so I don't want to say his name, but I'll tell you after. Because when I told people I'm hanging out with someone, they're like, "Wait, what?" I'm like, "Not that one."
Okay.
But I remember one time when I was like at his place, there was this shirt that he gave me, you know, post, hookup, whatever, and he was just like, "But you can't keep that. It's one of my favorite shirts." I was like, "Dude, I live next door. Like, I help with your dog. You help with my cat. Like, we're friends with benefits. I'm not keeping your shirt." And so he's like, "Okay." So I wear it home. I like walk next door. But then things kind of just slowly fizzled out. And I had this shirt for years, but it was so comfy. I'm like, he didn't ask for it back.
Yeah.
He knew where to get it.
Mm-hmm.
He had a key to my place. He could have went in my closet.
Yeah.
But I might even still have it if I'm being honest. He like got it from like Japan or something crazy when he was on some modeling job. And it was like the posh peanut softest material ever.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I can still picture it. So I guess I've been guilty of doing that once. But it was like given, and then he didn't take it back.
When they're comfy, I'm sorry. I'm just like.
Yeah, and it wasn't like an ex. So I was like, I'm still going to wear this shirt.
Yeah.
But anything that belonged to an actual ex, like, ew.
Yeah, I mean, I usually throw it away. Like, it ends up in the like if it's
or I burn it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
All right. So to wrap things up, we've got our Jack's hole. And you know what? I'm going to give it to Todd for stealing Bronwyn's, not even just her cherries, but her joy.
Mm-hmm.
You know? Aaron Phypers. Is that even how you say his name?
Pipers.
Pipers, fuckers, whatever. He goes up right up there too for what he's done to Denise and put her through. Unacceptable. So ex-husband, current husband still, you guys like be better. And Todd, stop eating Bronwyn's cherries unless like it's like the real cherries. You know? No. But thank you guys all for listening. Thank you, Kiki, for joining me in the studio today. Make sure to listen to Kiki weekdays on Radio Andy's Reality Checked, and you can find her on Instagram at The Talk of Shame. And if you haven't already bought my New York Times best-selling book, you can get it on mygoodsidebook.com. And hopefully we're going to still go on a tour in a country near you. So stay tuned. And we'll be back next week getting into some New York shenanigans. And I have a very exciting guest, but I don't want to say who she is in case something happens and she can't come. But I'm looking really forward to it. So, yeah.